10 years later, they're still a family unit. They're, at the beginning of the movie, we see them kind of move into the White House because the White House is abandoned. So we find them there. And as the years have gone on, zombies have evolved a bit. There's a group of zombies that have kind of evolved and are much, much harder to deal with. So they're learning this sort of new landscape of the zombies, and some of the rules that used to work don't work as well anymore, Columbus's rules. And they're also sort of, struggling with dynamics between them. Like Little Rock was 12 in the last one, and now she's 22, so she's really wanting to kind of break out of the nest and be free and become an adult and be treated like an adult. And Wichita is still kind of wanting to be a lone wolf, even though she's been in sort of a family and a relationship with Columbus for the past 10 years. So there's lots of fun to be had along the way. Plus, we get new characters, which is kind of exciting. Some of the new characters in this one are Madison, played by Zoey Deutch, who's just spectacular and very, very funny to a level that's a bit problematic because we're having a hard time shooting the scenes and not completely cracking up and having to redo them again. She sort of seems like a Paris Hilton-esque girl that wears a lot of pink, juicy tracksuits and puts on like a lot of hand lotion. So she's pretty hilarious. And then there's Berkeley, played by Abigail, and he's a kind of like a hippie, very, granola sort of guy that's a pacifist that doesn't believe in violence, even in Zombieland. So all he really carries with him is a guitar to play other people's songs and call them his own. So, yeah. And then there's, more fun surprises too. Oh, there's Rosario Dawson. She's playing Nevada, which is a very fun moment in the film. And, other surprises too. I think the most important part of Zombieland, or the world of Zombieland, is the relationship between those four. I think it's really a story about making your own family. As it sounds a little bit heavy for a zombie comedy, a zom-com, as I like to call it. But I think like a deeper message, even in something like Zombieland, is that even when horrible things have happened or it feels like the world's falling apart, you do kind of create your family and you do choose the people that you love and you want to stick with. And that's what these four people have done. Obviously, Little Rock and Wichita are sisters, but I think Columbus is really the kind of glue that holds the whole family together because he so desperately wants that family, and it's so important for all of them. And in that, you have big personalities and funny dynamics, but at the end of the day, I think it would be fun to watch those four people, whether there were zombies, running all over, or they were having to deal with the post-apocalypse, or if they were just, hanging out in the world as it is now. And, oh wait, it is a little bit like the post-apocalypse right now. Not in every way, but in some. Well, they'd be great anywhere.
Hey, it's Lisa here. Did you know that the first picture to sweep all 5 major Academy Awards, winning for Best Picture, Best Actor, Best Actress, Best Director and Best Screenplay, was Frank Capra's It Happened One Night from 1934. The second movie to do the same was One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest from 1975. Do you like my t-shirt? You can get one for yourself in the description below.